have Mr. Amaranth Miranda from Libra Milestone. He is the CEO and founder. So please explain about the list of products you are offering to the cashew industry.
In the cashew industry, basically we handle only two sectors. One is the shelling process, which is almost the beginning process of the processing, and the packing, which is the end of line, what they do. So when it comes to shelling, basically we do for shelling. It is when you say shelling, it is not just cutting and throwing. You have to first size it, then cutting or shelling, whatever you call it, and then it has to be separated. There is the shell, the uncuts, the TBS, they all have to be separated. So basically that is the shelling operation. It's calibration, cutting and separation. So that's what we do. I'll come to the details of that machine later. And then at the end of the line, there are multiple processes after that. Then it is packed. So for exports basically, now they were trying to do away with tins because of the rusting problem, disposability of the tins. They went to flexi bags. So we started flexi bag packing in flexi bags, vacuuming and gas flushing, what they call MAP, that is modified atmosphere packing. We did that. We were one of the pioneers here in India for that. We did that. We started that somewhere in about 99. We did that, went along. Cutting machine, and that's already going on. Cutting machines we moved into in 2010. So in 2010 we are into cutting machines. And one thing we are very clear is the machine is 100% developed by us. No, it is not a duplicate or replica of any other machines in the market today. That is one thing we are very proud about. We didn't want to duplicate anybody else's machine. And these machines are very unique. The only one of its kind internationally. What do you see that it's an international machine. And the USP is very, very simple process of cleaning. Cleaning is very simple. Maintenance is very simple. Very low power.
Okay.
And anyone can maintain it. Very simple maintenance, unlike all the complicated ones which are there.
So what is the efficiency ratio of your cutter?
Yeah, see, basically that's what they call the uncuts. Some amount of the cashew comes uncut, not cut properly. So here, when you do the first pass, when you pass it the first time, you will get something like around 8 to 10% uncuts, which is like you said, out of 100 pieces, you will get around 8 to 10 pieces which is uncut, which can be recut. So that is because it is slipping, a double coming or something like that. If you cut it again, the final uncut will be something like about 3 to 4%. So within 3 to 4% will be the final uncut.
And do you, apart from this shelling and cutting, do you also have any other machinery like graders and sorters and so on?
Not graders, we do calibration. The calibration, cutting and scooping. The down the line operation like size grading, color sorting is not our.
So when it comes to scooping, after the cutting process, scooping process is what, sir?
See, when you cut, what you get the shell, you get the kernel, you get some amount of uncut, and there will be one portion where the kernel will be lodged inside half a shell. What we call the to be scooped, manually to be scooped. So that all these things have to be separated or moved. Cutting and putting is not the only job. It has to be separated. That's what the scooping line or the separation line does. So that it will remove the kernels first, safely away from removing the oil. It will also separate the holes and the split cashews, if any, will be removed from the holes. The shells will be separated. The uncuts will be separated. The to be scooped will be separated, which will go for a manual process. The uncut will go for reprocessing, for recutting.
Upgraded technology which will actually avoid 100% manhandling. Is there anything, sir?
No, in cashew you cannot avoid manual intervention as of now. So people have tried it for thing. We have also tried fully automation, but it doesn't work. The cashew is a crooked nut. It's not a uniform. Anything uniform is okay. It's a very difficult process. As of now, nobody has developed anything where manual intervention has been eliminated. Probably down the line somebody will think.
And what is the range of capacities you are offering, sir?
We can do for about 25 to 30 tons per day operation, where each gang of machines can do something like about 700 to 800 kilograms per hour. So you have to have multiple gangs.
Do you have any upcoming plans to launch that color sorter and grader which we talked about a little bit earlier? Do you have any plans to launch in that category as well?
No, as of now, no. We are, what do you say, happy with what we are doing. We have time. Maybe as we go along, we will think, but not in the immediate future.
Where are your customers in India and where are your customers in global market, and what is your approximate market share when it comes to the cashew industry, when it comes to the machinery part?
We are not a very big organization. Let's be very clear about that. We limit ourselves to the to Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and Orissa. We don't supply behind that here for simple reason that as of now we have not developed have a servicing infrastructure immediately. Maybe in the future we can look at that, but not now.
Some of the machinery companies, there are some maintenance, operational expenditure involved. So do you have a plans to go ahead with this type of technology in near future?
We can look into it, but as of now, as we see it, cutting is the most difficult and dirtiest operation in the process. It is because that's where the process where the oil comes out of the shell, which is the most difficult part. And any electrical or electronic appliances there, it's very difficult to survive because of the oil and things like that. So it as of now it is a 100% mechanical operation. Electrical and electronics do not have a role as of now because of the reasons that I told you. If somebody comes up with that, we will be very happy to.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being here.